Hello, everyone. This is Bizchicks TV. This is the place where you can find tips and tools to help you do business better. We're here to help you run a profitable business. It's fun to run and to take the hassle out of your hustle. And today we are here with Terry Johnson online, our social media marketing guru. She's going to be talking to us about these benefits of all of this social media marketing. So, guys, please sit back, relax. But before you do that, make sure you have your pencil so you can take some notes and some paper to write on, okay? Or just grab your iPad and let's get started because we have so much to learn today. Terry Johnson is coming to us all the way from New York City, and we are so happy to have her in the studio. You know, she does grace us with her presence every Tuesday, and we hope that you'll be here to catch these nuggets as they fall. Terry, how's it going this morning?
Oh, it's busy. It's a busy summer. I hope everybody's as busy as I am. That's why we're starting a little late. Sorry, guys, a few minutes late, but we'll make up the time.
All is well.
Don't
Yes,
worry. All right. So,
all is well.
what are we going to talk about today?
Hmm.
Let's talk about some of the many benefits of social media marketing. Okay. Now,
Okay.
this is not a new topic, but as I think I said last week that we have to revisit the old topics because everything is changing. There's fresh and new data and information, and I gotta bring it to you. You have to know about it. So I know that everybody out there knows the benefits of being on social media, right? Everybody
Mm-hmm.
knows that. It's like, okay, those are the benefits, but some of the things have changed because we've gone through a 2-year situation.
Thank
I'm
you.
not even gonna use the P word anymore because
Please.
there's a new thing coming, and it's like a wave after wave after wave. So we're riding this boat. Everybody knows what's going on. So that means things have changed. A lot
Mm-hmm.
of things have changed with user behavior online, with social media, with marketing, everything. And when I mean change, it's like, a couple of months, this is different, that is different. So we have to talk about the benefits. So I want to bring you the updated information. But first of all, let's talk about, Mark is here. Mark has a
Mm-hmm.
comment. Let's see that. Let's see Mark's comment.
Okay, just a second. He says, "Where else? Where else can I go to be belittled? Belittled? I'm not in school anymore." Bless your
I
heart.
hope I'm not belittling. I'm trying
Mm-mm.
to keep us informed.
Mm-hmm.
We want to be informed, Mark. We want to be informed. So I know everybody knows about social media. It's been around, it's been over 10 years. Everybody knows we started out taking pictures of our food, and now, we're doing different things.
Mm-hmm.
But the key point I want to mention is that everything changes so fast, but you don't have to keep up with everything. I don't even know everything that's happening. I catch some of it because I'm online a lot. That's why it's
Mm-hmm.
Terry Johnson online. I'm online all the time. I've always been online, always. So I try to catch as much as I can in my little social media marketing net. Bring you to catch. So you don't have to do that. So that's my point, that you come here and then we talk about it. And then again, we're going to do the part two later on, 9 a.m. Pacific time, 12 p.m. Eastern time. So I go into a little bit more of it. But here I want to give you the taste of it. So exactly what is social media marketing? Does
Okay, well,
everybody know
before
what
you
that is?
go,
Mm-hmm.
Mark's apologizing. He says, I'm talking about being
Oh,
on social media, not you. I love you too. Thank you, Mark,
thank
because
you
we
for
are not here to
clarifying
demean
that.
anybody. Yeah.
Yes, thank you for that clarification. Because I'm like, wait a minute, we're here to inform and entertain,
Hmm. Hmm.
info edutainment. I thought we was doing that. Let's see, Mark
Yes.
adds the levity and the fun. I love that because we need that. This is a serious topic. I always try to bring like a little bit of it so we laugh and we talk about it. All right, so just because I like to give you the definition, I don't want to assume everybody knows. So
Thank you.
social media marketing. And let me get my note. Oh, here we go. Um, wait a minute. Did I change something? Oh, here we go. I thought I had like a definition, but I have some bullet points. So I'm throwing myself off because it's a wacky day. All right, so social media marketing is the practice of using social media to find and connect with your audience, build your brand, drive revenue. That's for businesses now. For business, because when we talk here, we're looking through the lens of a business owner, or you want to start or grow a business. Because remember, I tell you that you hear about influencers and create the creator economy,
Mm-hmm.
and they have a different end goal. That's the only difference. They have an end goal. They want to be sponsored by a brand. We're trying to be the brand. We're
Mm.
trying to get our revenue going. Okay, so that's what social media marketing is. It's the thing that you do with social media, the tools, the strategy. I talk about strategy a lot, but that's what you want to do. You want to find and connect with your audience, build your brand, and you want to build that up because our end goal is what? Sales.
Revenue.
Yeah, we
Mm-hmm.
want money in the bank. It's the end goal is not likes, it's not followers. That carries us to the end goal of revenue, but our end goal is revenue. We want to sell what product or service we have. It's not what influencers do. So that's why it's a little bit different what we
Mm.
focus on here
Okay.
as far as social media marketing, because they have their whole track. So the thing about that is that we, like I said earlier, we used to do, you know social media was new, and we took pictures and it was fascinating. Now there are a lot of tools. Each social media platform has all these business tools. Even TikTok. Did you know TikTok has a business tool? And we got a call.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
But even TikTok has a TikTok for business. Instagram has an Instagram for business. I mean, I don't know if you know, but I'm letting you know. Facebook, it started out as this, hangout spot online for college kids, and now it's a whole different ball of wax because of the business tools that Facebook puts into it. Now, we talked about Facebook a lot, about how the different generations, the older generation, they stay on Facebook. The younger ones are on TikTok or Instagram. But I'm just saying that there's a business side to each of these. Even Snapchat, if you're using Snapchat, you can use it as a business side because there's the filters, the geo maps, and I don't want to get into the details, but Snapchat has business side. Why? Because all of these social media apps, when they first came out, it was all about fun, and now they saw the money in it by serving ads, right? So to serve ads, that means you gotta connect with the businesses. So to get the businesses to come on your platform, you gotta offer them some tools. And the great thing about it, one of the benefits is that it's free. Do I mean, they don't charge you to use the tool, but they do charge you if you want to do ads or the paid advertising. So remember, when you're doing social media marketing, there's the organic side and there's the paid advertising side. Most businesses start out with the organic or the I post because they don't charge me to post. I can post as much as I want. There's no limit. They don't, Facebook doesn't say, well, you can only post 5 times a day, and after that you have to pay. No, you can post as many times as you want, as long as your audience is consuming your content, right? So there's just two things that you have to remember about social media marketing. There's the organic side, which is you post. There's no charge. There's no limit. The other side is the paid, which is it's like taking the fast lane. You're still doing making content the way that you would do it organically or just make it, but you're just boosting it, or you're asking the platform to show it to more people. That's the
Mm-hmm.
difference. That's the difference. Now, the thing is about paid advertising is that's a whole nother set of skills you have to have, especially with Facebook and things that are changing. Yeah, things are changing because remember, let's bring it up. Apple is concerned with privacy for its users, its customers, so they put in something where we can tell a social media platform not to track us at all,
Mm-hmm.
and that's
Yes.
bad for Facebook and Instagram and the others because that's the data they use when you buy an ad. So
Mm.
now when you're doing a Facebook ad, or I've heard the grumblings of, my ad isn't doing as well as it did before. And that's
Mm.
because of privacy, and we're getting rid of something called third party data. Third party data is what Facebook uses to track you, what Instagram uses to track you, Twitter, if you're doing advertising there. All the social media platforms, they track your activities. That was a part of the agreement when you installed the app and you said, "I'm going to create a new account," and it popped up all that legal. Remember that window that
The
popped
stuff
up
that you
with
don't
the
want to
legal,
read.
and you said, "Agree." Well, you
Yes, we
agreed to
did.
it. So I don't
Yes,
want
we
to hear.
did.
Yeah, I don't want to hear anybody going, "Oh, why are they tracking me?" You agreed to it because one, it was free. Two,
Mm.
everybody is there. That's one of the other benefits of social media marketing. Everybody's there. I think we're I was trying to find the chart with the actual data, but I think we're like 90 something percent saturated with internet use worldwide.
Wow,
It's
that
in
was
the
quick.
90s. Yeah, I was trying to find the chart. I have so many charts. I was trying to find the specific one globally, and then there's a different one for the United States. But guess what? You would think the United States would be the largest user or consumer of the internet and social media. It's not. I think we're like third or fourth or something. I think
Oh,
not Philippines. Is it the Philippines or Singapore? I got so many charts, guys, that I just could not
well,
find the one that I needed today.
and then when you talk about statistically,
Yeah.
they're smaller than we are. Yeah.
Right. So
Mhm.
we're not the largest. I know Asian countries are the largest, and I think it was Philippines or Singapore. One of those, as far as, and it's broken out by internet and broken out by like podcasts and social media and different parts of it. So I got lots of that charts, and I was like, which chart do I use? Where's that chart for the United States? And I was just like, okay, I'll just go off of memory, but don't that number is not, and it could be from 2 years ago or whatever. So that's the deal. Why we're talking about why you need to know the benefits today, because everything changes. The numbers change, people's
Mhm.
attitude change, people's behavior changes. So, but for the most bang for your buck, which
Mhm.
means we're going to try to use free as long as we can, is social media marketing. Now, there is the dark side. You hear the bad things of people going live and doing bad things and this happening and people getting scammed. But realize those things have always been happening. It's just that you didn't know about it. Because
Mhm.
if something, I'm in New York. So if something happened in, say, Ohio somewhere, I wouldn't know about it because I'm in New York. So it was a local thing. I read the
Mhm.
local papers. I read the local news. I know what's going on. But we're in a global society now more than ever before. Like I said, I think it's like nine. If it's not 95, it's 90 something percent of the world
Wow.
is using the internet. That is
That
a
is
lot.
that's amazing to me.
And not even social media. I mean, internet. Like everything. Remember how everything you had to go if you were going to the DMV or something, you had to fill out the thing. Well, now you do it online. You fill out all that stuff online, and you just go there and take your picture, and they blah blah blah. The lady types it in, you pay your fee, and you're out. It took like 5 minutes. Boom, I was gone.
Wow.
I like that.
Mhm.
I like that. But see, that means that everything is online. So a lot of people aren't happy with that. But if you're a business owner, you have to get rid of your fears or your prejudices or whatever about what social media, this and that, because there's two sides of the coin. There's the user side and there's the business tools, which is what we want to use because that's how you grow your business.
Okay.
It's all about attention. So let's take it back. So before social media, how did we get attention for a business?
Well,
You had to run an ad on the
Mhm.
newspaper or the
Yes.
radio or the TV. Those things are very expensive. A newspaper ad? Oh my God, those things are like, I don't even want to know how much. Or a billboard. How much does a billboard cost? I don't know
Mm.
because I know it's expensive.
Yes.
But see, with billboards, kind of like don't work anymore because you're in your car and you're not looking at the billboard. Because most cars have the what? The Tesla has the most cars
We
have
have a
the
screen.
digital dashboard. So you're listening to a podcast, you're listening to music, somebody's in the car talking. So those kind of things. I mean, as far as the money you put in and what
Hmm.
you get back, the return on investment. So look at social media marketing. It's free for now. They're not putting a cap on how many posts you can do. You can post as much as you want. You can sign up for an account. Remember, it's free, so
Hmm.
they want your data. That's one of the things you have to give up. So, I mean, I don't know. I feel like this thing about social media where a lot of bad things are happening, especially with children, and they shouldn't happen. But that's giving social media a bad rap for business owners because you feel like, well, there's so much negativity there. Why would I
Hmm.
want to use it? But there's that positive side. So that's why we're trying to talk about the benefits. So that's a couple. I have some more, but any I'm gonna stop and ask any questions.
Okay. When we talk about the benefits of social media marketing,
Hmm.
if you do not understand how to run an ad or how to actually use these tools,
Right.
what do you do?
Well, see, that's the thing. You have to look at okay, and I talked about this before. Who's your target audience?
Hmm.
Where are they hanging out? They're not everywhere. Even though the world is globally saturated with internet use, we're not on 24/7 on every platform.
Correct.
So how can you be, how can you say, well, I need to be everywhere? And I've heard that. You need to be on every platform. And I'm saying you have an account everywhere. I always say that. You get an account because you're holding your brand name. And so for example, I was saying for TikTok for the last 2 years, over 2 years, I've been saying get on TikTok and get your brand name. You don't have
Yeah.
to do anything because and that was 2019. I think I was saying. I'm trying to think of the year,
Yeah.
but now here we are, 2022, and if you're trying to get your brand name now, it's probably gone.
Mm.
It's probably gone, and then you have to put a one or two, or you got to do something that's not okay. That's not my brand name,
To make it unique. Yeah.
right? Because and it also has to do with brand continual, you want to be, McDonald's is McDonald's everywhere because
You want to be
the logo when
consistent.
right.
Continuity. Is that what you're
Right.
talking
You
about?
want continuity, consistency. You don't want to be, one thing on Instagram and another thing on another. So, like, for example, my oldest account is Twitter, and I have a Twitter account. It has nothing to do with Terry Johnson Online because that was my oldest account. It has another name, and I can't change it to my brand name now. So I have to say I'm Terry Johnson Online everywhere except Twitter, which is Web Girl TJ, because that's my oldest account. I think 2007. I want to say I have to look and see. But see that's why I say you don't want to be in that situation as a business, because then you're,
Mm.
I'm this on Instagram, but I'm this on Facebook, but I'm this on YouTube, or that's a lot of confusion for someone who you want to turn into, who's a follower, and you want to turn them into a customer, because
Yes.
you want to have everything easy. Don't we want it easy? I know I do. Just like the example with the DMV about, okay, before you have to go there, get the papers and get a pen and bring a pen and fill it out and wait in line. So now you don't have to do that because of the internet. There's a lot of conveniences, but there's also the give and the take. What do you give up in order to get the convenience? We have to be online. That means our information is there:
Hmm.
name, address, phone number. And we talked about this a little bit on Friday with TikTok. We were saying that, and I said that remember when you used to go to the mall and there was a free car? Oh, a free or Caribbean vacation or something vacation.
They were giving away something.
How did you enter? The sweepstakes. How do you enter? Name,
I
address,
got you,
phone number
Tachi.
on a
Yes.
card.
Hmm.
Hey Tachi, on a card. And you had no problems with that because it was, I'm getting ready to win whatever the grand prize is. And it was on a card and it was stored somewhere. It's probably still stored somewhere unless they unless they, shredded their records or whatever. But see, that's the deal. That's why it's like, okay, the benefits of being online is that, okay, you can join things easily. You can get in easily. You can connect easily, but you're still putting that information online.
Uh-huh.
So now there's more of an issue because of the hackers, scams, frauds, but that means we have to be more aware. There was always that option there when you filled out a card at the
Yes.
mall. Did you know if that company was legit? I mean, they had the car there or they had the whatever signs up. Did you know they were legit? There's no way to know.
I never even thought about whether or not they were
See?
legit.
You didn't think about it then, but
Mhm.
everybody thinks about it now because it's faster, quicker, easier.
Mm.
But on the flip side of that is you have to be more aware. So this is the deal as a business owner. If you're, doing things online, you have to be aware, but
Mhm.
realize this is the place you want to be because this is where everybody's hanging out. It used to be the mall. Didn't everybody hang out at the mall?
Used to be.
Now are they hanging out at the mall? Well, we have a mall here that it's not shopping. It's all like kitty games and stuff and
It's like an
Ferris wheels
arcade
and
now.
yes, an arcade. It's Disney World. I'm like, well, are people buying? Are there stores? There's stores there, but I'm like, unless you have kids to take there, I'm not going there. Like, I
Mhm.
don't want to go there. Whatever store is there in that mall, it's online. I'm like, hey, here's the mall right here. This is the mall. This is the mall. And speaking of that, Amazon, isn't it Amazon Prime
It's
Day today or
Amazon
something?
Prime Day. Yes.
So, and what do they do with Amazon Prime Day? You don't even have to wait until Amazon Prime Day. They put the deals before. Like last week, they were talking about here's some of the early deals.
Mhm.
So, all of that means that the attention is online. You don't even have to have the store.
Yes.
But
Wow.
there's disadvantages and be aware of them. The scamming, the hacking, the fraud, the harassment. So, what do we do?
Well,
Natasha, yeah,
Dr. Tachi says, yes, and you don't have to deal with a barrage of people. You can just pull out your phone and do your do.
there you
Mm-hmm.
go. Convenience.
Mm-hmm.
Look, another example. Grocery shopping. I love that. You can do that. We were talking about Instacart. I think we
I
were talking about that
love
on Friday.
Instacart. I just started using it.
Yeah, isn't it great?
It is fantastic.
Right.
It was quick. I was like, oh my God, why haven't I been doing this before now?
This is because before the situation we're in, before
Mhm.
that happened, you went because of rote and
Well, it
just
was one of
habit.
the few places I could go.
Right. And it was habit. I
Yeah.
I need groceries to eat. I must go to the grocery
Hmm.
store. Now, because of the situation we're in, everything comes to us. And isn't it great? Streaming comes to us. Movies came to us. Well, it doesn't come anymore now, but it did before when the
Hmm.
theaters were closed. So everything came to us.
And I wouldn't be surprised if they are forced to continue to
Well, they're
offer it
trying to fight it, but
because people have gotten used to it
because
coming
they
to them.
make money on the concession, the theaters make money on the concession.
And per head, you know what I
Right.
mean?
And then if you're not there, the same thing with a restaurant. They make the money off of having a liquor license more than the
Mhm.
food. So there's options there that people are going, well, okay, um, I don't have time to go to the grocery store.
Yes.
So instead of me ordering fast food and getting off of your diet or having something unhealthy, you can say, "Hey, wait a minute. I want a salad with a grilled chicken, whatever. I don't have anything at home. I'm tired. I'm going. I'm leaving from work. But then again, here's another thing: people are working from home, so everything is coming to the home, which is great for us. But it's because of the tools that were built before the situation we're in that were there. They were always there. Instacart was
Yes.
always there. It's just people didn't use it because they were like used to going to the grocery store,
Mhm.
used to going, oh, I need a new outfit. Let me go here. Now it's like I need a new outfit, pull out my phone. And then they have the tools where you can try stuff on or how it looks. I love the thing about if you're buying, you need to buy glasses. I went to Warby Parker. They,
Uh-huh.
you just scan your face and you get to see them without having to go to the store, and you get to see them in your phone, and you order them and they come to you. Who doesn't love that?
They
So
come
that's
to
what I mean when I'm
you.
talking about the benefits of social media marketing. And there's more that we're going to talk more about it in part two in a few
In a
minutes.
few minutes.
Yeah, but that's what you have to realize. We have to get over the aversion to this. I know there's lots of negative stories about social media, this and that, but it's here to stay, and we know that by now. I know everybody knows that by now. Before it was, I think who was that said it was internet was a fad, and I laughed. I was like, no, it's not, and here we
And I
are.
missed that article.
I think it was Prince that said the internet was a fad. He said it years ago,
Mm-hmm.
and he said, "Oh, it's a fad. It's not gonna last." And blah blah blah. And sorry, Prince, I love you, but you were wrong.
Wow.
We are. So just a lot of these things that we talk about, the strategies, tools, and tips and stuff is to get you to realize that if you have an aversion to social media, which a lot of people do. I don't like Facebook, but I use it. It has great tools. I don't
Mm-hmm.
like it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not happy with it, but I use it because that's what's going on now. If some other platform wants to rise up, some new platform, or the metaverse is coming, Web3 is coming, and things will be changing.
Mm-hmm.
Things will be changing. So I'm just saying, get used to it. So those are some of the benefits. I have more, so we'll talk about some more. Um, let me see. Let me find the little graph. Oh, there it is. So join me, Terry Johnson Online Live. There's a post on the Bizchick Facebook page, and there's a post on the Bizchick Facebook group, all where you can find me, and we'll have some more fun talking about social media marketing and this fad called the internet.
Okay, so guys, we want you to know that you can find Terry Johnson at terryjohnson.live. She's going to be coming on shortly with part two. In addition to that, we want you to know we would love for you to be a part of the Biz Chicks community. Just text Biz to 33777 and join our heartbeat community because you are the beat of our heart.
Oh,
With that, we want to remind you that tomorrow we'll be here with Coach Karen Fern talking about bringing profits in daily. We want to thank TJ for coming all the way from New York City and for you for taking your time out to spend time with us here on Bizchicks TV. Remember that it's okay to make profits in your
mhm.
business. So go to the front of your own line. We'll see you tomorrow. Thanks again, TJ. Thanks, everybody.
Bye,
Have a great
everybody.
day. Bye bye.